I just hit level 50 in Diablo 4, and I'm going to show you guys one of the best Ice Shards builds that you can use on a Sorcerer for early end game. In this video, I'm going to show you abilities, skill trees, gems, aspects, and gameplay. So let's jump into it. Before we hop into the skill tree, let me show you my hotbar and what abilities I'm using. So on the far right, I'm using Ice Shards. This is going to be your primary damage source. On the left, I use Frostbolt. This is your other damage source. Inferno is a ultimate that I use. It drags all the enemies together in one circle. Then I use Frost Nova to actually freeze them. You're going to need freezing for this build because if you freeze the enemies, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. And then I use Ice Armor. This helps me just kind of get out of sticky situations. And obviously I use Teleport as well, because if you are a Sorcerer and you're not using Teleport, you're probably doing something wrong. Here is the skill tree. I'll go by it quick. If you want to read what the skill does, just pause and you can see. But I use Frostbolt, and then I go to Enhanced Frostbolt, and then I go to Glinting Frostbolt, and then I take 1 point into Firebolt, 5 in Ice Shards, 1 in Devastation, and then 3 in Elemental Dominance. I get 1 in Teleport, and then I put Enhanced Teleport and Shimmering Teleport. Then I put 1 in Ice Armor, and then Enhanced Ice Armor, 1 in Frost Nova, and then Enhanced Frost Nova, and then Mystical Frost Nova. Coming down here, I put 1 in Align the Elements, and then I put 3 into Protection. I put 3 into Precision Magic. Coming on down, I put Ice Veil, and then 3 in Snap Freeze, 1 in Linear Flames. Coming down here, I put 3 in all of these frosts over here, so Permafrost, and then Hoarfrost, and then Frigid Breeze, and then Icy Touch. And then I take my ultimate, which is the Inferno, and then I put 1 in Prime Inferno. Coming down here is the biggest thing that you need is Shatter. After freeze expires, enemies explode for 25% damage you dealt to them while they are frozen. Now let's go over aspects that you want to put on your armor, weapons, and rings. First up is your helmet. You want to put on the aspect of Disobedience. Next, for your chest piece is the aspect of Protector. For your gloves, since we're using Ice Shards, you want to use the aspect of Piercing Cold. For your pants, you want to use the aspect of Might. For your boots, you want to use the aspect of Shard Misery. For your weapon, you want to use the aspect of Control, since pretty much everything will be frozen. For your amulet, you want to use the Elementalist aspect. For your first ring, you want to use the aspect of Umbriel. And for your last ring, you want to use the Prodigy's aspect. Now let's quickly talk about what gems you should be using in your gear. For your weapon, you should be using an Emerald. This gives you critical strike damage to vulnerable enemies. Every enemy that is frozen will be vulnerable. For your armor, you should be using diamonds. This helps with generation of your barrier to keep you up. And for your jewelry, I don't have anything, but you should use a skull. This gives you 250 armor per socket. Now I'm going to show you gameplay using this build. I did Nightmare Dungeons, I killed the Butcher, we did a world boss, and I showed you a level 68 boss when I was very underleveled.
Oh my god.
Not bad. I mean, granted, we haven't, like, really... I mean, it's a lot slower than others, but... Oh my god, everything just spawned. Got it. Got her. Nice. GG's.
Bubble 2?
This gonna suck when he's in here. I don't know, man. Maybe the lightning strike should hit him. I don't know.
Oh, you have that overshield thing now. You're destroyed. There's no stagger.
I don't think I've ever staggered a Butcher. Or you actually chased me when I dashed away. That's insane. That I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh god. There we go.
Nice.
Slay the blasphemies.
Oh my god.
Oh. I saw that the Morgan.
Yep.
He's in there.
In the mix. Jesus. Somebody didn't stand on his feet.
I'll help. Oh, I'm dead. This is why you don't help people.
This is why you don't lick his feet.
Oh, I just died again. What?
I'll res him.
I literally res the guy, and then he did that AoE damage thing.
Then he just left you, isn't that crazy? That is crazy. Wow, this is probably like the fastest world boss I ever played. That was extremely fast.